We have a president who said as candidate Obama that this will be the most transparent administration ever. And yet we're here today trying to figure out what happened during that period, the Macondo incident and the moratorium that occurred afterwards. As you may recall, the president put together a panel of experts, and after meeting and looking at all the data, the panel said there's no reason to have a moratorium, and the president turns right around and issues a moratorium and says the panel agreed with it. Now, members from the other side seem to trivialize this as some sort of accident, but it was fundamental. That was the fundamental reason for meeting. And of course the president had to walk that back, and just to show again what I think was an improper intent on his part is the president then goes and slaps a moratorium unilaterally on this, ending up in a series of lawsuits, and then after losing in court, he puts in place a sloratorium. And that is, even today, is the process that's going on. We've had multiple discussions and hearings here. We had the Secretary Salazar and the Director of BLM tell us that all the information about the drilling activity and the leasing activity, the permits, was available easily on their website, and we find out that yes, it's on the website but not easily found. It took experts to go in to analyze the data to find out that indeed we were right and they were wrong. There has been a continued slowdown. And who would be affected most by the ecological problems that go along with this Gulf oil spill? It would be Louisiana, my home state. But where does Louisiana stand on this? A prominent LSU professor named Dr. Joseph Mason published a report in July 2010, and I'll quote what he said: "Halting all offshore deepwater drilling in response to a likely low probability event serves neither to address the root causes of the accident nor to aid in the economic rehabilitation of the Gulf region. Indeed, a moratorium on offshore drilling would result in billions of dollars in additional lost economic activity in the Gulf." And then, on March 17th, he returned to the Hill, testified before the House Energy and Commerce Committee, Subcommittee on Energy and Power, where he stated, "Unfortunately, little has changed in the Gulf region since my initial study." So we're still today, from Louisiana, the number of jobs, the amount of drilling activity, we're way behind the pace we were before the Macondo incident. And I want to also tell you about a study, again, from Louisiana, the Gulf Economic Survival Team study. And it says that if we were in a proactive regulatory pace, where we should be, where would we be? Today we'd have 230,000 more American jobs, more than $44 billion in U.S. gross domestic product impact, nearly $12 billion in tax and royalty revenues. U.S. oil production would be more than 400,000 barrels of oil per day, equivalent to 150 million barrels in the full year, and reducing the bill for reducing the bill for imported oil by around $15 billion. So, Mr. Chairman, I don't think this is over with. This discussion's not over with, and we just simply are asking the administration to disclose to us the documents by which a lot of these decisions were made. Don't agree with the decisions that have been made, and I certainly don't agree with the President's statement when he let our oil rigs leave and go to Brazil, that he said that we would be their best customer. That is not in the tradition of the United States of America. And with that, I yield.